My dear students and learners, good evening to learning aspirants. Okay, so welcome to my 11th video of engineering thermodynamics, and still we are covering the topics in first unit only, and happy to discuss about thermodynamic processes in this video. So in the last video, I told you people to cherish the knowledge which you gained in your schooling about Boyle's law, Charles' law, Gay-Luccas's law, because this is a most fundamental thing. Since the substances, working substances, what we have talked in the 6th or 7th video is about most of the gaseous substances is being utilized for resources or as an input to all the thermal devices. So you should know the fundamentals of ideal gases. Okay, and now we are entering into the heart system of first unit. What is the purpose of zeroth law and second law is to utilize those laws for the various processes occurring in thermal devices. Okay, so any subjects why you are studying is to apply or whatever the laws applied in various devices is being studied by you people, is being explored by you, because first you people, if you want to discover something or to be initiative in your future means, then now this is the learning age. Okay, so now we are learning how the thermodynamic processes is undergoing in various thermal devices. Okay, so isothermal process, these are all the various processes, types of processes. Isothermal process means the temperature is maintained constant during this isothermal process. Thermal means temperature, iso means constant temperature process. Okay, so whatever the reaction you are whatever the process you are making it, in that you have to maintain the constant temperature. At constant temperature you are doing that particular reaction. Okay, isobaric means constant pressure process, and isochoric means constant volume process. Okay, so there is no constant volume means no change in volume. Constant pressure means no change in pressure. At you are maintaining at 1 atmospheric pressure or 2 atmospheric pressure means at that pressure you are conducting that experiment. Okay, reversible process, as we have already discussed in detail, and irreversible process. Okay, and cyclic process means also we had sufficient discussion. And adiabatic process, adiabatic means no heat transfer is allowed to or from the system. That is, if you are taking a glass of water, hot water, and you are covering it with adiabatic cover means then no heat will be and can be could be entered into the system or leaving the system. Okay, adiabatic means no heat transfer takes place to or from the system. Okay, diathermic wall, another one more wall is the diathermic, diathermic, diathermic wall will allow the heat transfer, but adiabatic will not allow the heat transfer to take place. Okay, now thermodynamic processes of ideal gases, that is non-flow processes. Okay, let me explain later what is this non-flow process means. Here flow will not take place. Non-flow processes means the flow will not take place. That is that flow work which we have studied. No, flow work is equal to P2 V2 minus P1 V1. That flow work will not take place. That is the substances will not move from one place to another place. Okay, and also another like you can tell that only internal energy or molecular energy will be taken into account. Okay, no flow takes place. So for these non-flow processes, we are taking all kinds of processes which we can conduct, and we need to find or evaluate or derive work done, heat transfer and change in internal energy for all the processes. Okay, our purpose is to get the equation for work done, heat transfer and change in internal energy for all the processes we are going to discuss. Okay, constant volume process means isochoric process. I told you, a change in the state of system at constant volume. How we are achieving the change in state? By keeping that system at constant volume. Okay, so when the volume is kept to constant, both temperature and pressure will be changing, and since there is no change in volume, there is no movement or movement of the working substance. Okay, so how we can take that substance has worked? It is not possible, right? There is no movement means there is no volume change means there is no work done. So always in isochoric process, no work done was done by the gas. Constant pressure process means change in state is achieved by constant pressure, and temperature and volume will increase, and internal energy will be changed. Constant temperature, a change in the state of the system at constant temperature, no change in the internal energy will not be changed, because internal energy is the function of pure temperature, and temperature will not be also changed. Adiabatic process means no heat transfer, Q equal to 0. When Q equal to 0, change in internal energy also, change in internal energy will be equal to W, because Q is absent here. Okay, and adiabatic process, the temperature of the gas is being could be changed. Okay. That is, change in internal energy is nothing but it is directly equal to work done. Okay, isentropic process is reversible adiabatic. Here entropy remains constant. That is, here isentropic process means it should satisfy two conditions. One, that process should be reversible, and another one more condition is the process should be adiabatic. Okay, if both the conditions are satisfied, then this adiabatic process is called isentropic process if it satisfies reversible condition. Okay, entropy remains constant, temperature of the gas changes, and change in internal energy is equal to work done. Okay, polytropic process means general law of expression and expansion and compression of the gases, PV power n equal to constant, you know already I hope. And free expansion is a special case of work done in which isolated or insulated a gas which is filled in a room, which is fixed with a partition in between, and one part is filled with the gas, another one part is fully vacuum. Okay, when suddenly that partition, if it is when it is removed, the gases will rush towards that vacuum. Okay, although the expansion takes place here, there will not be any restriction or the friction or any opposite force for the gas to expand. Okay, so it is considered as there is no work done, there is no heat transfer, and change in internal energy also would become 0. Okay, so this free expansion is the special case of unrestrained expansion where there is no work done. Okay, even though there is a volume change. PV diagrams for the processes. This is for isobaric process. Pressure in y-axis. Here you are having the straight horizontal line which meant for P1 equal to P2. One point. It is this horizontal line meet the y-axis at one single point, right? So during that pressure, the volume changes from V1 to V2. Okay, so here isochoric process, constant volume process, this line is also meeting the x-axis V volume in a single point, it meant that V1 equal to V2. Here isothermal process consists of the curves when and the constant, the temperature is maintained constant, at that time pressure and volume is changes. And this is adiabatic process. Here you can see since there is no heat transfer, pressure and volume is some changes which is different than isothermal process. Okay. This is also showing isobaric, isochoric, isothermal process. This is for PV diagram, and when you are coming to PT diagram, it shows that all the other coordinates. Okay. And then here you can have the derivations for PDV work for various processes. For constant pressure process, P remains constant, so change in volume tends for V2 minus V1, that is only volume changes. Thus the equation would become P into V2 minus V1. Okay, then constant volume process, dV becomes 0, so W1 to 2 become 0. Change the work done during the constant volume process, as already explained, it will become 0. And isothermal process, here PV equal to constant, so PV equal to P1 V1, so this P can be replaced with the constants of P1 V1 by V, and then if you substitute, instead of P, if you substitute this value and then if you integrate, you will be getting P1 V1 ln of P1 by P2 or V2 by V1. And adiabatic process PDV, so here adiabatic process equation is PV power gamma equal to 0, so is equal to constant, so P equal to, I find out the value for P and then substitute it in the equation, and then if you do the integration, finally you will get the equation as P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by 1 minus gamma, or P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by gamma minus 1, depends upon whether it is expansion or compression. Okay, so again further this could be transferred into another one more form. Here PV could be written as MRT, so P2 V2 minus P1 V1 can be written as MR T2 minus T1 by 1 minus gamma. Okay. And the general law process, that is for polytrophic process, same here, instead of gamma from adiabatic process, you can replace it with N. Okay. So this is very important outcome of the various results. As I told, for all the non-flow processes, you have to evaluate the heat transferred, work transferred, change in internal energy. It was done, and the final outcome or result are derived final form of equations for isochoric, isobaric and isothermal and adiabatic process. Okay. PV diagram is also given, and what is the methodology by which you can conduct these types of processes, and the various formulas is being given here. Thank you. Let me meet you in the next video. Thanks for patient listening. Good luck. This is Dr. Suja discussing about the first unit of engineering thermodynamics for second year mechanical engineering students, and now we have completed the various topics and fundamentals of first unit in engineering thermodynamics, and now we have stopped with thermodynamic processes. Okay, thank you.